sewer area very well. You can get it all in one go.
We only got 454. I'm surprised they gave it to us.
Nice. Dude, we'd even have to get 500. We're better than the game. That was a great opening shot going through the S.
I did not expect that.
Alright, so here's the cutscene where Sonic and Tails get put to sleep. And
oh, jeez.
later on, you can play as Knuckles and find them in the city, and they're just passed out on the street. And Knuckles is just like, huh? Why are you guys passed out on the street? Ah, who cares? And they just
you can just see them. Knuckles doesn't interact with them. You can just see them passed out.
Oh, he doesn't even interact? Yeah, so he's basically a shitty friend.
He's not even their friend at the time.
Yeah.
Knuckles is like a part foe, if you'll remember in this.
Yeah, but like they know each other. Like
sort of.
Knuckles is just a knucklehead, hence his name. He fucking always forgets that he's friends with Sonic and Tails. It's like, why would my friends betray me? Oh god, my friends betrayed me again.
I think it's more like the timeline gets screwy between like different games and different cartoons and different timelines, and it's a mess. They've just rebooted Knuckles so many times that he's just constantly like
everyone is rebooted every time,
forgetting like who is his friend and who isn't.
They've fried his brain too many times.
It's like Batman's origin story, where every Batman movie they have to show the Batman origin story again, even though everybody knows it.
Yeah, it's true. They've reset Knuckles so many times that his brain is now fried, and he has all these like chopped up memories of who he used to be. Wow. Yeah,
this is not my greatest point. It's just that you have less control when you're holding the crystal. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't go into the loading zone.
Run around the tunnel.
Run around the tunnel. Goodbye. So long, so soon. I'm just gonna show that there's a locked door here, even though that's my favorite place to run around. Honestly, I just like running around in this game. I've only touched upon it, but the controls in this game are really like surprisingly good.
Fun,
They're just so fun.
I love running around the tunnel, so like you can get upside down in here and onto the ceiling.
I just don't get this feeling out of like Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors. Like, there's something really, really special in the controls in Sonic Adventure DX where they're kind of broken, but that makes it fun. And I don't mean broken as in, like, bad. I mean broken as in overpowered.
Well, it's not unplayable is the thing. Like, it's not broken in the sense that you couldn't play this game. Also, Sonic goes through all of this in this area, but the place you were just in, if you had just turned around and run down the mountain, you would get there faster.
Really?
I mean, you wouldn't, because they make it so you can't, but that's where you're going, is to the bottom of the mountain.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, if we just jumped out here and went down the mountain, we'd just get to where we were going.
Yeah, but probably the game has got it sectioned off.
It does have it sectioned off.
Also, if there are any, like, super good like Sonic or SSX modders out there who might, you know, take the snowboard level from Sonic Adventure and turn it into an SSX level, I would love that. Just saying, give me a call, let me know how much money you need. I'll consider it. I'll consider your price point.
Whip really loves SSX.
I do.
So.
But like the map that they made for
you would be happy if they made a snowboarding Sonic game, huh?
I would be, but I would want it to play like SSX.
Very particular about your snowboarding games. Have you played any other snowboarding games?
I have played this. I have played Sean Palmer's Snowboarder Extreme, whatever the fuck it's called. That one was pretty rough.
Fuck.
That didn't go well. That's okay. It almost looked graceful the way you landed onto the spring. That, on the other hand, not so much.
No, it's fine. I'm in to do this. I'm in to do all this. It's fine.
Everything's on purpose. Everybody, you're actually watching Bwarch input code into the game to get to the end of the game immediately.
I'm so sad that I actually screwed this up because I can usually do this like zero problems, and this is usually something that people do have a lot of problems with.
Yeah.
Can I like get up here and like do this a little bit faster?
Nope.
Like no.
Nope.
Man.
You gotta do the icicles.
Gotta do the icicles. Sometimes in Sonic games they have something where like you have to do it their way or it's the highway, and it's that's the lamest part. Although you can skip all of this if you're like really, really good and you do like glitch out certain things, but I've kind of forgotten like exactly how to do it. So we're gonna do this on a mostly normal playthrough, honestly. We're just gonna relax. We're just gonna chill out. We've got this great snow theme going on. Just a nice little melody.
They did something here that isn't exactly clear. There's like an enemy that's flying in the middle of the room that looks all menacing. This is the first time you've seen it, and it looks big and imposing. And then you kill it with the icicle, but you don't really see it because of the way the camera angle works.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I suppose if you like look around with like the look around function, you would be able to see it. I never even knew about that, by the way. You're telling me something I never knew.
I think that's true. I hope I didn't look that up. I swear I'm not trying to lie. If there's anybody out there who knows definitively that that's not true, but I remember that being the case in like the Dreamcast version.
If I'm not lazy, I will look it up in editing.
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
But I might be lazy in editing. Do not be surprised if I'm lazy with editing this.
This course is cool. Look at how cool this is.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just that there's no real, like, danger failure state is part of the problem.
It's true. You can just run through the icicles.
It's just being as fast as possible.
Sonic can tank this glass to the face so well.
It's actually more interesting in the Tails version of this level, considering that you at least have the failure state of, like, I have to beat Sonic, so you have to be at least a little bit fast.
Look at that. Sonic can jump off his snowboard just like SSX. This is why Sonic should have been a featured character in SSX and not Mario.
Woo!
Oh my god. See, look at that. Look at all those amazing jumps.
Nice.
Also,
I wish we could do stuff in the air. That would have been what would really raise this above. Why is Eggman bombing me? I mean, like, that's smart, I guess, but god dang it.
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
Where does he get the air clearance? Oh, yeah, that's shortcut. You like that? You like
that's
that?
good. It was sexy.
I know a thing or two about this game.
Do it again for me, Daddy.
Never call me that again.
Make you really uncomfortable.
Never interact with me again. I think in order to like get the A on some kind of like mission, you need to get like all of those.
All the jumps.
All those jumps.
Look
like
how fucking fast it outputs you there.
Output me so fast it didn't even render the Chaos Emerald, I think. Not too bad, a good old 440. It's actually kind of terrible. Could have done it way faster if I knew my shit, but we're doing this as a casual playthrough and just having fun with it.
We got a C clear, but we did get a life.
I love a life.
What's this?
But you know, the thing about it is
know.
that I'm a gamer. I don't have one life. I have many.
You sound really cool right now.
Aren't I the coolest? Don't you think that would make a really, really cool shirt?
What would you do if you had multiple lives? Would you be a monster, or would you try to use it for the good?
I would probably use it for the good. I view myself as a good person, if I may toot my own moral horn here.
That's good. I would be a monster.
Oh my
be
god.
So bad.
Why?
Alright, here's Mr. Forgetful.
It's not Mr. Forgetful, he's just been, like, deceived. Eggman was like, Sonic is the one who was taking your Master Emerald.
I actually think Sonic's delivery there was pretty cool. Something bugging you.
What? Let's just see you take him. Huh.
His feet are sinking into the ground.
Oh no.
Oh no!
There it is, everybody. The most famous Sonic sample of all time.
I love it and I hate it.
Actually, what are the most famous Sonic samples?
Oh no.
You're too slow.
Yeah, that one's really famous.
Oh no is definitely up there.
It is up there. It gets used all the time, thanks to Knuckles himself being a meme.
Knuckles is the memeiest. Our little meme hero.
Yep.
Our meme extraordinaire.
Meme hero sounds like a failed game in the Guitar Hero line.
Throw out memes as fast as you can.
There must be like a Guitar Hero package you can get that's called Meme Hero.
I believe it. Especially like the custom wise, with all the custom Guitar Hero tracks that they do now.
Oh yes, oh yes. Is anyone still famous for Guitar Hero?
Anybody still famous for Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
You talking about YouTubers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, YouTubers are still watched for Guitar Hero stuff.
Wow.
Just because of the custom tracks that are out.
That's true. I guess that's all fun. That's always fun. My god! Eggman, what have you done to him?
He swallowed an emerald.
We're watching such evil experiments take place.
This is Chaos like 5, I think. The other fights were like okay up until this
4.
point, but this is definitely like
This is 4.
the most
No one ever cuts us any
boring fight.
Yeah.
I think he might have
Good God.
swallowed one between this?
He doesn't have legs anymore. This is a monster.
Let me see.
This is 4.
You just remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's because he's got 4 emeralds in him.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's 4. And if you have bad RNG, it can take him some time to show up. This is just like not exactly the best boss. This one I can thoroughly criticize.
Shall we talk about how Sonic in general does not have good bosses?
We can talk about that.
Sonic in general does not have good bosses.
They can almost do without it if it wasn't for the fact that you do need something to be like the cooldown period for Sonic, just because Sonic is fast, but that means that you go through the gameplay fast.
You know what I always thought would be cool for a boss for Sonic? Is if they went Shadow of Colossus style with it and you had to run up a giant boss.
Yeah,
That would be cool as shit.
that'd be pretty cool. I think they just need to do more like speed-based boss. As you know, like frickin' they got it right with Metal Sonic in Sonic CD, where it was just like
Oh, yeah, where
beat
you're
Metal
racing.
Sonic in a race.
Yeah.
that is
one
what a
feels
Sonic boss
tight. Yeah.
should always be. Like you should make it like thematically like into the core of what Sonic is as a franchise.
Yeah, it feels challenging in that way, but yeah, I always wonder. Yeah.
It should be always about like speed or platforming.
Yeah, it's hard because like Sonic levels can be very challenging, and then the bosses have such a rhyme and rhythm to them that you can know how to do it so perfectly that it becomes slow. Maybe the first time you fight these guys and you don't necessarily know what you have to do, it's a challenge. Excuse me. But like now it's just like just wait for him to surface and you win.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that it makes the mistake of, is that it, you know, you cannot control the pace of the battle, whereas the entire thing with Sonic is that it was designed to be better than Mario in that you do have like a lot of speedrunning potential. I missed my chance there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I also found this fight so ridiculous that Sonic is in gelatin water in this fight. You cannot die in this water. You can, but you gotta sit and wait in the water for a while.
Finally. Jesus.
Look, he's just standing in it. It's fine. No worries.
It's like you said, it's Jello.
It is Jello. My way of explaining it to myself as a kid was that chaos turned the whole body of water into part itself. I think in reality, programmers decided to make it easy. It was sexy.
Do it again for me, Daddy.